Hey everybody, it's Dave Bosco with Camping with the Boscos. Again, I'm on the cell phone because we don't have a computer. The computer issue, that's in another video. We just uploaded that a little bit ago. Today, now, I've got Amy's laptop, so basically we needed to do a video on the beginner confessions of all this. She did a blog post on the website, campingwiththeboscos.com, and she did this blog post a while ago. We do have the video already done, but got to do it again. So here it is. So basically, I wanted to talk about the blog that she did. About, everybody says it's so easy to start this, and whether you're doing a blog, whether you're doing a vlog, or just in general, anything that you're doing that has to do with video is very difficult unless you're doing it this way, where you're just no frills needed, hit the record button and move on with it. It's very, very difficult, mostly for somebody like me that has no idea about computers. Basically, it's the frustration is enormous when you don't understand something, but you understand the advanced parts of it, but you don't understand the simple parts of it. So in the blog post, she talks about how frustrating it is. Didn't think that, the editing software we had, they said, well, there's a learning curve. No, there's not a learning curve. It's a friggin' U-turn, okay? It's not a curve at all. This is a curve, but when you have to turn around and go back, this isn't even a 3-point turn. I mean, this is like stop and just reverse the entire distance that you just went. Drove me freaking bananas. Honestly, I wanted to give up. Because also, like she explained, you're talking about expectations. You see so many people do it. You see so many people talk about the time it takes to do it. So you get frustrated and you think to yourself, well, you know what? I don't have time for that. I don't have 80 hours in a week to do this type of editing and stuff like that. Well, you don't need to invest that much time if you take things more simple. A lot of people will do that 80-hour week, but that might be only for that month. Because you're gonna backlog things. You're gonna batch videos. You're gonna get yourself ahead so you don't have to fight with anything. Or if you have computer problems like we did. Anyway, it is very frustrating. You might not want to take that leap. But in reality, moving to the reality section of the blog, and this is pretty much exactly how it went. I mean, the tutorials that you watch on YouTube, they go so fast, they move so fast. All you see is click, 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 click. This is how you do it, and it's very easy. No, it's not very easy. Slow down because people need to see that. So, find those people on YouTube that do it slow so you can see exactly what they're doing when it comes to editing videos. Whether you're putting them on YouTube, whether you're putting them on Facebook, it doesn't really matter. I stopped doing footage for a while because I was just to the point where I can't use this program. This program just makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I work a full-time job. Amy works a full-time job. Actually, we both work 2 jobs, but it's one of those things where you just don't have time to go to somebody and have them show you. You need to pick it up, and sometimes it's difficult. Movie Maker on the computer works great, but I wanted to move on and do things a little better, little more, whatever. Bunch of friggin' thrills, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I was ready to just get rid of everything. I mean, just totally get out of it. Keep doing, what we were doing before that. Broke the mouse, pulled the cord right out of the wall for the computer, threw it up on a table. I was just completely done with it. But it's, sometimes, like she said in the thing, sometimes you really need to break down. You need to And this is the same way in life. Sometimes you just need to break down, you need to hit rock bottom before you can actually put the pieces together and say, you know what? Just stick all the pieces in a pile and say, I'm going to figure this out one piece at a time instead of trying to do the middle of the puzzle. Do the outside of the puzzle first. Do the outside square. Everybody wants to do that because it's easier and it helps a lot more than it does trying to put the middle of this puzzle together. So that's basically pretty much what we did. Or what I did was I just kind of sat back and thought, you know what? Really need to check this out again. Now, on the video end of it, I've been watching YouTube videos for years, just like a lot of you have. Now, I have been doing YouTube videos for about 4.5 years. And I guess 4, 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, for 5 years. So sometimes we would do these videos for ourselves, for other companies, whether it be reviews or travel trailers, rentals, whatever. And we would send those videos off that we shot. Someone else would edit those videos and then upload those and post them. So I never had to go through that. I never had to go through the computer aspect of it. But I understood what it took to do production, how to put things together, but not actually put things together in what is a final cut for the video. So it was just very, very difficult. And I noticed that a lot of people were using the Movie Maker, which is free. And then I came across this thing called Sony Vegas Pro. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to try this. Well, that's where the little learning curve come in. Bull crap. You know what? It's a freaking U-turn or a backup. It's not a curve. It's very difficult. If you get this program, the program is awesome. It's great. The upgrades you can get for it as you're moving down the road, it's awesome. I mean, I love the program. There's other programs out there that are better for other people. Me not being very well with a computer, well, this is what I found to be the best. So basically, we knew a bunch of people that used this program. They wanted to help out, but with our schedules, it just wasn't meshing right. So I was having issues with everything that I was putting on the computer would disappear. Well, that's because I knew nothing about computers. I knew the advanced part of computers, okay? And we've been using this reference for a while, as in, I drive a tractor trailer for a living. But I didn't know how to start the tractor trailer. You see what I'm saying? I knew the advanced parts of the computer, but I didn't know the basic parts of the computer. I could turn it on and I could do the editing I could get into and do everything that I needed. But I couldn't even transfer from this little card. I could not transfer a video clip to the computer. What I was actually doing, and a lot of people aren't going to tell you the idiot mistakes that they make. I made the idiot mistake. I was creating a shortcut on the home screen. So the problem with the shortcut on the home screen, I would pull this little card out thinking I'd put it onto the computer, pull this out, erase it, move on, go get some more footage, come back, go to work on the computer, my video's gone. The computer just ate my video, okay? I'm like fuming mad. Amy's like, I don't understand. This has never happened before with the computer. I was losing more video than you would ever believe. So one day I start putting things on there and she's sitting with me and I'm like, look, this happens every time I do this. Well, what was happening was, again, I was creating a shortcut. She says, well, you're just creating a shortcut. I'm like, well, that's where I go to get my video. That's where I go to get my picture. She's like, but once you take the card out, it's gone. So we took the card out. It was gone. The computer could not find the file. So that is exactly what was going on. So even though it's frustrating, I had to learn the basics of the computer to be able to do that. And that is why starting something like this is very, very difficult. because you want the subscribers. You need the subscribers to be able to secure your YouTube name. There's a bunch of things that go along with YouTube. They open up different things. The more subscribers you get, the more views you get. So we're working very hard to make all this work. So finally, when we get all this put back together, everything's great. Amy's still doing her blogs and everything. That is her, her focus has more been on the blog. So she's not looking over my shoulder. She's not doing this. She's not doing that. She had no idea that I could drive the truck, but I couldn't start it. Okay. And when it comes to computers, it's very easy to do that. I mean, I'm not a computer person. This is something I've learned. I've been working on for over a year, and it is very, very difficult. The bottom line of all this is, you have not just this, but you have to figure out the social media part of how do you get this information out there. Just like I'm doing right now. We have thousands and thousands of dollars in computers, programs, audio, visual, you name it. We've got it. But that stuff is just, it's a tool in your toolbox. The computer is a tool in a toolbox. What you put together, you're just using tools. So you have to learn how to use these tools. You can't be driving screws all day long with a hammer. Yes, it might work, but it's not working the right way. You're never going to get a nail driven with a screwdriver. But those are the hurdles and things that I had to go through, that I had to go over. Very frustrating. But when you look at the lessons, okay, the lessons that we learned, everything sounds discouraging, but it's not. It's not meant to be discouraging, but it's actually what happens. And what we look back, month from now, a year from now, we're going to look back and be like, what the holy crap, it wasn't that bad. I'm still learning. I need to learn from people on YouTube. Those of you that watch the videos, you need to comment below in the comments to let me know what kind of content you want and what you want to see, because I'm always working on different things. So remember, whether you're reading the blog or you're watching the video, there is so much that goes on behind the scenes that you don't see, that we don't even talk about. This is a video I probably never would have thought about even putting out there, to tell you how I was losing video. The stupidest thing in the world, You tell people exactly what happened, like in this video, and they sit there and they're like, you got to be kidding me, dude. That's basic. That is the basic thing that everybody knows. You have to put it on the computer. Well, I don't know that. I'm not into all that. But now I'm working on it and we're moving forward. So keep your eyes out for more videos. Once we get the new computer, the next couple days, we're going to be shooting some videos out. We're going to be doing a bunch of other things. Now, the video that we did before, I'm hoping I'll be able to put the little card up here to be able to shoot you over to the other video. But until then, I'm Dave Bosco with Camping with the Boscos, and I'm going to keep screwing things up until I can get it right. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Get a friend to subscribe, share, something. We need subscribers. Until then, I'll talk to you later. And remember, don't ever give up. Just keep learning.